Yes, we are back with another episode of the Vancouver Voyagers My League on NBA 2K24. But this does not mean the Bull series is ending. If you guys have been here for a while, you know that every year I start two My Leagues at the start of the cycle, and then one usually takes the backseat. It's usually the one that's least popular that takes the backseat, and this one has been more popular with you guys. So you guys are going to be seeing this one a lot more, and we have a ton of comments to go over, so I think we should get right into it. We have a lot of guys wanting players. We're gonna go over the comments that aren't about players last. We're gonna go over the players first. We have one from Riley, he wants a player. We have one from Seven Batman who wants a player. We have one from Baller 20 who wants a player, and we have one from Samael Sophia who want players. That is all on the last episode. If you want a player, make sure you comment on the next video if you want a different player. But I put all the comments on screen already, so let's make all of your guys' players, then I'll show them in the draft class. Also, my cousin, who I hung out with this last weekend. We did Christmas early. Regardless, the point is that he said he would like a player too, so he is going to be in there. I'm not going to drop his name just for privacy reasons because he is my family, so I'm not going to put his name out there. His real name will be used in the draft class, but I'm not going to tell you guys which player it is. So my cousin will know. My cousin will know which one is him, but you guys aren't allowed to know because he's my cousin. Let's get into it. So Riley, I just want to apologize because I'm looking through the colleges /from, and there is no G League Ignite. I know it's a thing, but I cannot find it. I'm looking through the G's and the I's, and it is nowhere. So you're just gonna have to be from IMG Academy. I'm sorry, man. And there's Riley Wilson, 2-way 3-level threat is his archetype. Next we're just gonna keep it moving. And here is the player for Save 'em Batman. He also said, another great video. I would start Kuzma over Bogdan or swap Wagner to the power forward and Bogdan at small forward just for the size matchups. We'll take a look at that here in a second. I'm going to keep making players, and then we'll get back to that. And here is Brett Byers. I know you said you wanted a 2-way diming sharp, but we have a 2-way diming 3-level threat. And now the final one of the video. Let's get into it. And here is the final player of the video, OJ Mayer, the 7-1. He said 2-way post scorer, but a paint beast is extremely similar, especially for this year. So we're going to get back into the comments, and we're going to go back to 7 Batman, who said the comment about swapping Wagner to the power forward and Bogdan to small forward or starting Kuzma. So I think I will start Kyle Kuzma. Yeah, there he is. We're going to start Kyle Kuzma at the power forward. Bogdanovic is going to come off the bench. He is going to be our 11th man. And then that goes into the next comment, which is we're going to skip down to Baller 20. Love the comeback. I was so invested in that sound series and excited for this one. One thing I would say is you got too many bigs between Kessler, Duran, Clark, and Dermonenko. Obviously, some can play the 4, but the 2 better ones are Kessler and Duran. They're both true 5s. Might look to move 1 or 2 of those centers, especially if you're planning on getting a big in the draft. I would say either trade Duran or rotate Kessler and Duran as your centers and play the other bigs at the 4 or trade them. Amazing points. I think I'm going to start them at the 4 just because now we have some fire-ass prospects in the draft that I'm looking at. So there's a solid chance we won't pick up Barney Vaughn, who was the guy who I wanted in the draft, especially since we don't know his ceiling just yet. So I think we'll stick where we're at right now, but I love it. George Combos said, cool fact, Kelly Olynyk was raised in Kamloops, British Columbia, just 2.5 hours outside of Vancouver. Now we got 2 guys from British Columbia and Clark and Olynyk. Not too bad the original Vancouver franchise never picked, or too bad the original Vancouver franchise never picked up Vancouver local Steve Nash. If only we could pick up Steve Nash or a guy like Steve Nash. That would be fucking amazing. Now that pretty much wraps up the comments for this episode. Now let's get back into some basketball. I think I want to play the Sacramento Kings, so we're going to do a lot of simulating, but I'm going to count out the games and we're going to go to about the 60 game mark. So we're going to be simulating to around this Celtics game, and then the next episode will be the final episode of Season 1 in the regular season. So we're also going to be covering All-Star Weekend. If we have any All-Stars, the odds that we have an All-Star are very small, but we're going to sim this Sacramento game. So Team Joel and Team Nicola are the 2 captains. Do we have any All-Stars? I didn't think we would, and we do not have any All-Stars. Here are the All-Star teams if you do care. I'll take a look at the 3-point contest and at the dunk contest, see if we have any participants. If not, we're going to skip right past it. But it doesn't look we have any just regular All-Stars. So since the last episode, we are 12-1 in simulated games. The only game we lost was this one to the Dallas Mavericks. We are 32-19, and we are currently, where do we sit? We are second in the West. I don't want to be this good. I really don't want to be this good this first season because I want a somewhat of a high pick, but now we got a loaded draft class with your guys' players in it, so we might still be able to snag a player at like the 15th spot or the 10th spot. So it might be okay. It might be okay. We're going to keep her moving. We got the Sacramento Kings, but we are going into Sacramento, and our starting five is going to consist of Jordan Poole, Marjan Beauchamp, Franz Wagner, Kyle Kuzma, and Walker Kessler. They got Davion Mitchell, Malik Monk, Harrison Barnes, Keegan Murray, and Domantas Sabonis. Voyagers Kings. Let's go. We lose tip-off here in Sacramento. This court at the Golden One Center is it's kind of fire, not gonna lie. Sabonis defended by Kessler. Here we go. First game of the episode. Let's get it popping. Kessler gets burned on the PNR. So we got Off Night defending us. Oh, we're gonna just step right back for that three. Jordan Poole, bang! We got Davion Mitchell on the drive. We fake the drive, step back, and we nail the three with Jordan Poole. That's a good start. The Sacramento Kings came into this one cooking us offensively. Sabonis is ridiculous, and their core of Malik Monk, Keegan Murray, and Harrison Barnes were giving us the fucking work, and we're giving us absolute buckets. Jordan Poole has a stellar game facilitating and creating looks for shooters and for himself. With 3 points, 4 assists in the first 4 minutes from Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole was truly my favorite to play with in this game because of how much he just cooked the fucking Kings defense. He's amazing off the dribble. He was finding shooters possession after possession. And Jordan Poole was playing like a prime Steph Curry, getting to the rack, shooting threes, and finding teammates. That's what it's all about. Oh, Jordan Poole. I'm going to stop this game when Jordan Poole has a double-double with assists and points. He has 21 and 9. We're up by like 40 points. We're going to get a double-double with Jordan Poole. Then we're going to call this one wraps and jump into the next one. Come on, get up court, Walker. Walker, get up court, pick and roll now. Go, Walker. Go, ooh, Franz. 10th assist! Let's go! That's game! Looking at the box score, Sabonis gave us 25 and 10. Malik Monk put up 21. I love Malik Monk. He is so much fun in 2K. Keegan Murray's a guy I have my eye on if he becomes a free agent. 13 points from him. Franz Wagner led us in scoring, 26 points on 100% from the field, 9 for 9, 5 for 5 from behind the arc. Jordan Poole, 21 and 10, 6 for 14 from the field. Trey Jones came off the bench with 19. Walker Kessler, 14 and 15 on 70%. Kuzma was our worst performance with 12 points on 33% from the field, but 50% from 3, so we'll take it. Marjan Beauchamp, 11 and 6 on 50% from the field. Bogdanovic gave us 9. Overall, an amazing performance. And we are just going to do a back-to-back here. We're going to play the Bulls next with no simulation. Trade deadline. Let's stop and make some offers quick. Speak of the fucking devil, I can get Malik Monk and Harrison Barnes on this team. I don't think I will, though. I love playing with Malik Monk in 2K. I could get Rudy Gobert. I have enough big men. I'm just exploring some trades. If I don't do anything, you guys won't know. But I'm exploring some trades at this moment. So I decided to ride this one out with our roster we have. We're going to Chicago for a tough one. Let's go. And we have tip-off at the United Center. Lonzo Ball, Jordan Poole picking him up full court. Let's see what we can do here in Chicago. See if we can get another win. If we're going to go for the postseason, we might as well go all in on the postseason, and we can still trade into the lottery. We got pieces that we can trade this offseason to get into the lottery, so we're going to get into the draft lottery regardless of how good we are. Let's just have fun. I guess in all reality, it doesn't make sense with the trades I made that we were going for the lottery. I traded for Jordan Poole. I traded for Walker Kessler, so I guess it doesn't really make sense that I do that and then say we're going for the draft lottery. But you know what? I'm having fun. Oh, that's terrible. I'm having fun with this roster. It won't be the same roster next season, especially not when we trade into the lottery. If we get a 2-guard, if we get a small forward. I think I'm good on big men, though. I think the commenter was right. I'll get you guys his name here in a second after this play, but I think he was right that we don't need another big man. Baller 20. That's the guy. He was right. We don't need another big man on this team. We already have Walker Kessler and Jalen Duren. And we have Brandon Clark and Aden Dermanenko, so we're already like trying to decide who's going to play the center now, and then we throw in a top 5 prospect in the draft to play center in that rotation of Walker Kessler, Jalen Duren, Aden Dermanenko, and Brandon Clark. I think it'll just be a shit show, so I think we go for a guard instead, but we'll see how this draft goes and how many more prospects we're going to add with you guys. So the Bulls came out and gave us the absolute fucking work in Chicago on both sides of the ball. Alex Caruso and the Lonzo Ball backcourt are making it insanely difficult to create anything, and with how disruptive they are on defense, Alex Caruso, DeRozan, and even Vooch were making it difficult in this one. But let's get into the live comp. A minute 41 left. We trail by 4. I'm going to take Kuzma off and get Aden Dermanenko, run a Twin Towers lineup of Aden and Walker. Other than that, we're going to... Oh my God, Kuzma with an inbound steal. Kuzma, go. Go. Marjan, you better cut to the hoop. Out to Franz. Knock that. No. No. Oh, this crowd, man. This crowd, man. I don't know if I'm going to have the crowd noise in the actual video just because I usually play music. Marjan Beauchamp. Go, Franz. Go, Franz. Go, Franz. Go, Franz. Hey! Let's go. Franz Wagner. Franz, what a steal. That's us. That's us. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Fist pop 5. Jordan Poole could tie this up on this play. Walker Kessler sets the big body. Okay, Lonzo Ball giving us hell. Aden, pick and pop. Pick and pop, Aden. Hit him with a little drop step, Aden. Let's... No, 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 no. Y'all better clog the fucking lane. Marjan with the help. Give me a timeout. Fist 13, Horn's turn is the play. Franz, give me the screen. Good pop out. Aden Dermanenko from the corner. Aden! Bang! 22 seconds. 22 seconds to play. We're going to foul on the inbound foul, Lonzo. Let's go. It'll be a 3-point game if he knocks them both down, and we'll have 21 seconds. Lonzo misses one. Get up the court. Get up the court. Jordan. Okay. Let's take our time here. Let's take our time here. Fist 13, Horn's turn. Take our time. Come on. Aden. No. Aden. That's game. That's tough. That would have been the winner. That is tough. Tough loss. Zach LaVine gave us 37 and 14. Vooch with 15 and 15. This Bulls team was nice. Kuzma almost with a 30 bomb. Franz Wagner 24 points on 10 for 19 from the field. Jordan Poole 15 and 13. Not great in terms of efficiency, but he was dealing the rock. Walker Kessler with 13. Aden Dermanenko 13 and 12 on 14 shots. But that's all right. That's all right. That's okay. So we are going to sim into All-Star Weekend, and we're going to see if we have anyone in the Dunker 3-point contest or the Rising Star game, just because that'd be kind of cool. So coming into All-Star Weekend, we lose against the Grizzlies, we lose against the Mavericks, and we beat the Knicks and Pelicans. Rising Stars game. Do we have any starters? It does not look like it. Can I look at the Rising Stars rosters? So we have Walker Kessler in the Rising Stars game, which is kind of cool. We also have Jalen Duren in the Rising Stars game, which is really cool. Do we have anyone? I assume it's World versus US. So we have 2 guys on the US side. Franz Wagner possibly could be on the World side, but I think he'd be starting over Nikola Jovic. Yeah, he's not on the other side. That's cool. We have 2 guys in the Rising Stars game. That's dope. 3-point contest. We have nobody. Dunk contest. We have nobody, and then we have nobody in the All-Star game. So it's cool to have someone participating in All-Star Weekend. Let's go play against, let's play Philly, and then let's call it a day. So Marjan Beauchamp is going to be out for this game. We're going to have, I think I'm just going to have Bogey start at the 2. We're going to have a ton of size in this game. It's going to be a ton of fun. And we're going to have Luke Kennard and Max Strus back in the lineup. So it's going to be a ton of fun. Let's get into the game against the Portland Trailblazers or the Philadelphia 76ers. Okay, Marjan is back. So our rotation's back to normal. So coming into the final game of the episode against the Philadelphia 76ers, we're going to take a look at player stats. Franz Wagner at the top in terms of minutes, 14.8. Let us sort by points. Jordan Poole, our top scorer, 23 points per game on 51% from the field and 41% from 3. Jordan Poole has been a ton of fun. Kyle Kuzma, 19 points. Franz Wagner, 15 points on 44% from the field. Aden Dermanenko, 49% from the field on 13 points. Kelly Olynyk with 12. Marjan Beauchamp down here with 10, 4, 2 assists and a steal. Still needs to get his field goal percentage up. I think I might have Jordan Poole mentor him though. Oh, I have it backwards. There's Marjan. Okay, this makes sense. Jordan Poole, we're going to give Marjan, I'm going to give him Agent 3. I'm going to give him Ankle Breaker, and we're going to give him Killer Combos. So now we got the final episode game of the episode against the 76ers. They are 48-16. This might be a bad idea. Well, let's go. We're in Philly. Walker Kessler loses tip to Joel Embiid. Let's get it popping. Embiid down low on Walker Kessler. Give me that! Fuck no! Oh my God, Walker. Oh my God, Walker. Jordan Poole sent Harden to the cleaners, but then Walker Kessler had to clean it up. So, the 76ers are one of those teams that they're always good, but they never seem to be good enough. At least, they're never good enough to make a deep run in the playoffs. At least to my biased Bucks fan eyes. But in 2K, they already have 40 wins at the All-Star break, at least in this save in particular. In the Jordan Poole versus Harden battle, though, I wanted to embarrass James Harden, especially as a Giannis fan. James Harden is public enemy number 1, especially after he trashed on Giannis. So I clamped him up defensively and embarrassed him with Poole on the offensive end. I'd say that's a win-win. The plan was to limit James Harden, let everyone else kill you. Without a point guard, it'll be difficult for them. Another close one to end out this game in Philly. We trail by 2. Is that Kuzma at the line? It's Kuzma at the line. No! Your free throw animation is so stupid. Oh, it's 3 shots. It's 3 shots. We can tie it up still, Kuz. Thank you, Kuz. 114 apiece. Jordan Poole with 39, 3 and 3 against James Harden. Let's keep going. Lock him up. No, that's Poole's 4th. Harden getting MVP chances. Harden low-key cooked me. After what I said in the post-com, is Harden gonna cook me? Oh, Jordan Poole. Let's go, Jay Poole. 5 seconds. Come on. 5 seconds. Oh, that's a steal! That's a steal and a half! Kuzma in the passing lane. They don't reward him with the steal. That is a steal and a half. Come on, Jay Poole. I should have taken the bucket while I had it. Go, Walker. Crash! No, crash! That's game. That is game. So I look stupid for my post-com. Harden gave us 32 points on 23 shots. I'll take it. 5 for 12 from 3. Harden, you're still buns. I don't care. Joel Embiid, 34 points on 22 shots. 32 points, 11 for 23. 5 for 12 from 3. I'm calling Harden buns, even though that is amazing efficiency. You're still buns, buddy. Jordan Poole with 41 points on 50% from the field. Franz Wagner, 7 for 17. Walker Kessler, 21 and 3 blocks. Aden with 10. So after that loss to the Sixers and one that I talked so much shit, that is 75% of the season done. How are we going to do against contract extension deadline's a big day. Because if I get into the offseason and I have no one I'm able to trade, that'll suck. Luke Kennard wants to re-sign. We'll give you 2 years. Everyone else is here for a while. Walker Kessler and Duren have a 2-year team option, I assume. But then we got Jordan Poole we can possibly trade. Kuzma we can trade. Franz Wagner, Bogdanovic. We got pieces we can trade for picks this offseason. It's going to be a fun offseason. Let's send these last 2 games up into the Warriors game. We beat the Clippers. And we beat the Warriors. Okay, we got 25% of the season remaining. Playoff picture. Right now we are the 3 seed in the Western Conference. And we are number 1 in our division over the Nuggets. In player stats, we're going to sort it by points per game. Our top scorer is Jordan Poole, 23 points per game on 51% from the field. And he also has 41% from 3. He's almost 50-40-90 club, but he cannot get up to 90% from the line. Kuzma, almost 20 points per game. Franz Wagner with 15. Aden with 13. Olynyk with 12. And Bogdanovic and Beauchamp both with about 10 points per game. And that is going to wrap this one up. If you enjoyed, as always, make sure to let down below. I'm excited to get into the playoffs. We'll do it in the next one. Not in the next one. In the next one. Peace.